Most people lose control without even realizing it. A comment ruins their mood. A message changes their entire day. Someone ignores them, and suddenly their mind becomes chaos. And the strange part, they think reacting immediately is strength. It isn't. Real intelligence is emotional control. Smart people rarely react instantly because they understand something most people never learn. Every emotional reaction has a cost: your peace, your clarity, your power. And in a world where everyone is constantly reacting, the calm person becomes dangerous. That's why the Stoics train themselves differently. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. These men understood that emotional discipline is not weakness, it's power. In this video, you'll learn why intelligent people stay calm under pressure, how Stoic philosophy changes the way you respond to stress, criticism, anger, and disrespect, and why silence is often the strongest response possible. Let's begin. The first thing smart people understand is that not every situation deserves a reaction. Most people react automatically. Someone insults them, they explode. Someone disagrees with them, they become defensive. Someone disrespects them online, and suddenly they waste hours emotionally trapped in a meaningless battle. But intelligent people ask a different question. Is this worth my energy? That single pause changes everything, because reacting emotionally gives other people control over your inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That sentence alone can change your life. Think about it. How many times have you suffered because of something outside your control? Someone's opinion, someone's behavior, someone's rejection. The Stoics understood that peace begins when you stop trying to control everything around you and start controlling yourself. Imagine two men facing criticism. One reacts immediately, angry, defensive, emotional. The other listens calmly, thinks carefully, and chooses whether the criticism deserves attention at all. Which one looks stronger? Exactly. The second thing emotionally intelligent people understand is that emotions are temporary, but decisions made during emotional moments can damage your life permanently. Most people destroy relationships, careers, opportunities because they reacted emotionally for 10 seconds. One angry message, one impulsive decision, one moment of ego, and everything changes. Seneca warned about this centuries ago. He who angers you conquers you. That's powerful, because every time someone controls your emotions, they control you. Smart people refuse to hand over that power so easily. They understand that emotional self-control is freedom, not repression, freedom. Imagine someone provoking you intentionally. Most people react exactly the way the other person expected, but calm people break the pattern, and that creates real psychological strength. The third thing intelligent people do differently is they separate facts from interpretation. This is where most suffering begins, not in reality, but in interpretation. Someone doesn't reply to your message. Your mind creates a story. They don't care. They're ignoring me. I'm not important. And suddenly, you suffer because of assumptions, not facts. Epictetus explained this perfectly. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. That is one of the most important psychological truths ever spoken. Your mind can create suffering from almost anything: a look, a delay, a mistake, a memory. That's why Stoics trained themselves to pause before believing every emotional thought, because not every thought deserves trust, and not every emotion deserves action. The fourth thing emotionally intelligent people understand is the power of silence. Weak people need to prove themselves constantly. Strong people don't. That's why calm people often appear more powerful, because they don't waste energy reacting to everything. There is confidence in restraint. There is power in composure. There is intelligence in silence. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Not because life is easy, but because emotional discipline creates inner stability. And inner stability is rare today. Most people live overstimulated. Constant notifications, constant comparison, constant emotional reactions. Their nervous system never rests. That's why calm energy feels so powerful now, because it's rare. The fifth thing smart people understand is that peace is more valuable than winning arguments. This changes everything. Most arguments are not about truth. They're about ego, about proving superiority, about needing validation. But Stoics understood that protecting your peace matters more than protecting your pride. Not every battle deserves your attention. Not every disagreement deserves your emotional energy. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away calmly. No drama, no revenge, no emotional explosion, just peace. And honestly, that level of control intimidates people because emotionally reactive people expect reactions. When they don't get one, they lose power. The sixth and final lesson is perhaps the most important. Smart people understand that emotional mastery is a daily practice, not a personality trait. Nobody wakes up perfectly calm. Even Marcus Aurelius struggled with frustration, stress, and difficult people. But every day, he trained his mind. That's the difference. Most people train their body, but never train their mind. And then they wonder why anxiety controls them, why anger controls them, why fear controls them. Stoicism teaches something timeless. You cannot always control what happens outside you, but you can control who you become because of it. And that is where true strength begins, not in dominance over others, but in mastery over yourself. So the next time life tests you, pause, breathe, observe your emotions without immediately obeying them, and remember, calm people are not weak. They are dangerous because they are difficult to control. If this resonated with you, there's more wisdom here every week. Join us on this journey. And remember, the strongest mind in the room is usually the calmest one.